Sawadee krap, and good afternoon once again. Today is Tuesday, May the 12th, 2020, and this is the English language summary of the daily press briefing here at the Center for COVID Situation Administration, or CCSA. So first of all, of course, we've been following the situation around the world with over 4 million infected persons now. And of course, we've been following the news in various countries around the world as well, where in some countries have been facing with the challenge of the second wave, such as in the Republic of Korea. So we hope that we will be able to overcome the situation soon globally. The spokesperson reiterated the various principles and measures that were announced already today, including measures for businesses in terms of easing various restrictions and in terms of social distancing for the general public as well. So first of all, today is International Nurses Day, and the International Council of Nurses, or ICN, has declared this year's theme to be Nursing the World to Health. So in our current context, this cannot be any more appropriate. So happy International Nurses Day. In this new normal, of course, the medical personnel, medical establishment, and frontliners are our heroes that we honor today. This morning, we also had the cabinet meeting, which is still going on at the moment. I'd like to move on to the general situation and the numbers that we have recorded for today. So for today, we have recorded a total number of 2 new confirmed cases, as you can see on the English language slide on screen, making the total cumulative number of confirmed cases 3,017. For the number of discharged or recovered persons, 2,798, which accounts for around 92% of the total number of persons confirmed. So we hope that these numbers will be meeting soon. And happy to report that there are no fatalities recorded for today. The 2 new cases of confirmed infections, both are a result of close contact with infected persons. The first is a 19-year-old woman from Bangkok who had close contact with an infected family member and began having symptoms on May the 5th. The second confirmed case is a 51-year-old man from Narathiwat province who had close contact with persons in the household. So aside from the general situation and numbers this morning, I'd like to, and including the various inquiries received, I'd like to also talk a little bit about new normal, which the spokesperson had highlighted today and in the past few days. Of course, this term has been thrown around quite a bit. It's becoming important as we prepare for the possible second phase of relaxation. And of course, a final assessment will be based on reaching the right balance of public health considerations for the economic livelihood of individuals and our capacity to deal with the incoming cases and the duty to safely repatriate nationals home. Of course, this is the rationale for preparing the new normal. It's important because we are already seeing in many countries the second wave of infection. So this is what we want to avoid, and it would not be easy. But of course, with new innovation, most of us will move towards safer methods, whether it's heading in the direction of a cashless society, smart social distancing, or managing the number of people in events, and etc. These are indeed new habits that we form together. It includes working from home and improving productivity. Schools are utilizing innovative online platforms and the like. So together, this will be our joint effort. Our actions contribute to the larger whole. And just now on screen, you saw a poster in English summarizing about the concept of new normal. So the government will continue to look for ways to adjust these things, whether by addressing disruptions in livelihood in terms of travel and other issues in due course. So hope that we will be able to provide you with more information in the coming days on the specific plans when approved for relaxing the various restrictions. It's important that we speak to viewers in preparation for this possible next phase of adjustment, while looking forward to the very helpful feedback received through various online platforms. Moving on to the compliance issue, the violations issue of the measures announced. For compliance of the business establishments, we have figures, as you can see on screen. For the period of around the 3rd to the 11th of May, around 126,000 establishments were monitored with site inspections, of which around 4,000 establishments did not meet the recommended requirements. In terms of percentage, this is around 3.2%. So hoping that the various business clusters will comply 100% with the measures announced in cooperation, in discussion with the various authorities involved as well. So you see on screen the different business clusters, supermarkets, salons, markets, and I think we have 2 slides on this. So around 600 breaches were recorded, and this remains a real concern for the government. You have the cluster of public parks, sports facilities as well. As we move towards the second phase, hoping the compliance will be better in due course. On the issue of Thai nationals repatriation, as usual, we update you. Up until the 11th of May, a total of 6,377 Thai nationals have been repatriated by air from 32 countries and territories around the world. And the projection from the 13th to around the 18th of May, as you can see on screen, we are expecting around 15 more flights, comprising of flights from various countries, as you can see on screen. And as usual, we show the activities of the various embassies around the world in assisting Thai nationals. Firstly, we have images from the Royal Thai Embassy in New Delhi in India, facilitating the return in the past few days. Also, cases of assisting Thai nationals in Amman, Jordan, from the Royal Thai Embassy there. And our special thanks to the government of Malaysia for allowing our nationals to board their flight back to the region to be taken care of in Kuala Lumpur and the consulate there for their onward journey back to Thailand. We also have images of the Royal Thai Embassy in Beijing, China, wherein the ambassador invited Thai nationals there to share their experiences and recommendations on what the embassy can do more to assist Thai nationals during the COVID. Also, donation of supplies and useful items. Last picture we have also is from the Thai students in Brunei Darussalam, who posted actually a video to thank the Thai government and agencies responsible for providing assistance. They thank the ambassador there in particular for the guidance and for the donation of care packages. So this last one is especially touching because, of course, it gives us the inspiration to continue to do our task in assisting Thai nationals, including students around the world. We also have some examples from around the region, such as in Vietnam. There are rice ATMs, or automatic rice dispensers. Of course, Vietnam is the ASEAN chair at the moment. And these rice ATMs is where businesses and donors across the country have donated and joined hands to set up these, to dispense rice free of charge to the public during these times. Of course, as you know, in Thailand, we have something similar, of course, called the Pantry of Sharing. And of course, we have to thank, of course, the general public and the Thai private sector for initiating these pantries of sharing. On the issue of inquiries received, we monitor that from time to time. We have the question concerning what is the new passenger capacity of transportation, particularly for BTS SkyTrain in Bangkok, and will that new passenger capacity be sufficient? So the answer is that the BTS has worked with Bangkok Metropolitan Administration in implementing the social distancing measures to curb the spread of COVID. First is that each train can now accommodate only 1/4 of the normal passenger capacity, or 250 people. As such, the frequency of trains has to be increased to minimize the impact on commuters, and commuters who are advised to factor in extra time during their journey. Secondly, BTS has also enforced strict public health measures in instructing officials to sanitize the trains regularly on a regular basis, and to help ensure that passengers at the 17 stations practice strictly social distancing. And thirdly, as with other modes of public transportation in Thailand, the BTS is, of course, complying with the national curfew hours. So the operating hours are adjusted, which is from 5:30 in the morning until 9:30 p.m. at night. There was also a question addressed directly to the spokesperson just now by Channel 7 regarding the draft new measures to be eased in the second phase. As you recall, yesterday, the spokesperson and myself summarized the draft ideas for the various business sectors to be eased during the second phase coming soon. But of course, that will be finalized in the CCSA meeting this Friday. So what we presented to you was actually a concept draft. And included in that was the inquiry about the limitation of 5 persons in a film crew for production, which the inquiry was about that 5 people in the film crew were actually not enough for production, especially of production of documentaries and soap operas. This concern is duly noted and will be discussed further at the CCSA meeting later on this week, and we will have details for you in due course. So in ending, I have a last slide for you, which can be shown on screen today. We talked about the new normal. So just a request for you to take note of the new normal in finding balance in the new normal. We have to start learning what is best in the new normal, in the new times after COVID, and what is best for our health and for the society's general good. So find your balance in the new normal. Thank you very much for your attention. Good afternoon, and please stay safe. Find balance in the new normal. สวัสดีครับ